What's up, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Pour Michigan Beer. I appreciate you clicking on the video. If you don't mind, guys, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Today, we have a beer I've never had before, guys, and it is Michigan class. This is New Holland Brewing Company, guys. This is Cabin Fever Brown Ale, 6.5% ABV. I have never had this one. I think this was running around like $2.29 a can. I can't remember what it was for a 6-pack, guys, but good price and availability on this one. It just came out seasonally recently. So this was canned on 10/9/20. We have a brown ale here, guys. The date shouldn't impact us too much here today, but again, 10/9, so not that old, guys. Today is the 26th of December, so hey, Merry belated Christmas. I love brown ales, guys. I really appreciate them. I like a nice, bold, strong, simple yet complex brown ale that brings a big, bold presence. So I have never had this, guys. I don't know much about it. I did look it up on Untappd because I wasn't sure if it had been around a long time. I still didn't really dig very far, guys. I just looked real quick. This might have been around a couple years, I'm guessing. I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing this one in past years. Not that I was looking for it, but let's go to a glass. We have the proper Michigan glassware, guys, representing the Great Lakes. This is pouring a little bit lighter caramel colored than I anticipated, but in the glass it's actually a dark brown, actually, so that looks fitting. It's just pouring a little bit lighter than I anticipated, but actually that's quite dark in the glass, guys. Almost looks black, honestly. It looks like Coca-Cola streaming to the top. Honestly, good carbonation, light tan off-white head, more to the tannish vibe, khaki tan, bubbling. It's pretty dense and thick. Looks like it's dissipating a little bit, but still holding on with decent retention, actually, guys. So yeah, that looks super dark. That's crazy how dark that beer looks. Let's go to an aroma. Caramely, doughy, biscuity sweetness on this. I like that to start. A little bit of boldness. Smells sweeter though. Sweet grain, sweet malt, a little bit of roasted malt in there. Yeah, there's some kind of sweet underlying honey factor that's coming in, guys. I'm not really getting much else. It just smells like a rich, sweet brown ale. Yeah, grain, ricey kind of vibe. Cheers. Let's go. Let's Cabin Fever Brown Ale. See what we got. New Holland. Oh yeah, that's light, but bold still. Weird. Very sweet. It's almost got like a light, like hoppy lager vibe on the forefront, but it's got this like still doughy, maltier mouthfeel, but still it's light, kind of crisp and refreshing for 6.5%. It actually drinks lighter than that. Not as dark and bold as I like in some of my browns, guys. I really like the Bel Air brown from Shorts. It's just like one of my favorite browns ever. Just harsh, bold, complex, straight to the point, yet simple, if you will. This is different. It's like a lighter, like lager-ish, like hoppiness. I don't know how to explain it on the forefront. It's like this ricey, grainy, earthy kind of vibe with a little bit of caramel toffee sweetness. There's definitely like a woody, grainy, like a smoky, almost like a smoky kind of vibe. And there's just, I don't know what that is on the back end, guys. There's almost like this little like peppery thing. I don't know if it's like a little roasted coffee kind of vibe. But on the back end, there is definitely, there's some kind of like spiciness, or so. I don't know if there's like a cloviness in here or some kind of like, I don't know if it's attributed to the coffee or what, but guys, I don't know. I want to look this up because this is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm missing something here. I'm not going to look it up because it doesn't matter. I'll look it up after. I think it's attributed to coffee, guys. There's like this peppercorn kind of peppery vibe. I think that's got some roasted coffee in there that I don't I don't typically get it in a lot of browns, but it's showing on the back end. There's some kind of zing on the back end, though. Again, kind of lighter caramel toffee mouthfeel on the forefront, guys. Almost drinks like lagerish on the front, but then it goes into a nice kind of bold, somewhat rich brown nuttiness. Again, on the back end, there's some kind of like coffee boldness, a little bit of like smoky presence, and I don't know if there's like this pepper quality attributed to coffee roast, guys. But really, front to back, solid beer. It tastes more sweet on the front, kind of goes more dry and bitter roasted. Little dash of smoke on the back end kind of winds this beer up real nicely, guys. I think it's a really good beer. I just think it's different. I think it does stick out for a brown. Not as bold and rich as I'd hope. It's a little bit lighter. But 6.5%, guys, still crisp and clean and actually quite drinkable for 6.5. Could get yourself into trouble drinking a couple of these. I don't know. There's some kind of other note in there. It's almost, there's like a little flowery floral thing in there too. Some kind of hoppy burst somewhere in there. But anyways, guys, where it stands, I think I'm going to go with a 3.75 out of 5. I like it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think it's good. I think it's solid. I think there's aspects that could be better on this. A tad light. Wish it was a little bit more rich, bold, and complex for a brown ale, guys. But hey, solid beer from New Holland. 3.75 out of 5. It is what it is. I'm Dan, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Pour Michigan Beer. And we will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.